Thank you. That's my turn to go? Okay. Let's see. It looks like I'm muted. Let me see. How's that? Okay, good stuff. Thank you guys, and thank you, Dr. Force out there, and board members. What I wanted to do is just bring up a couple things about teachers, vaccinations, and also our students, particularly our young student. Now, I don't know about the HIPAA implications of this, but are we tracking the number or the percentage of our teacher population and our staff population who are receiving the vaccines? HIPAA, yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I figured as much. But the thing is with that though, we all know that if you're a teacher in New Jersey, and please fact check me if I'm wrong. All I want to do is talk about facts, data, and science here. And if I'm misrepresenting the facts in any way, shape, or form, please correct me. But to my understanding, the unions successfully lobbied, and I was for this to have teachers kind of skip the line to get vaccinated. And every single teacher in the state of New Jersey right now who wants or who wanted a vaccine either has a vaccine, they are fully vaccinated, or they can get a COVID vaccine immediately. Is that accurate? Yeah. Okay. Get your vaccine. Uh, well, you don't count. You're getting out of here. No, I'm joking. So, with that being said, these vaccines are highly effective. We know that once you're fully vaccinated, and as Dr. F pointed out, what I said is pretty much true. Once you're vaccinated, you have extremely low risk of infection, you have extremely low risk of transmission, and you have an infinitesimal risk of mortality and death. And to my understanding, too, even within our school district, I spoke with somebody who would know this. At least at Peter Mutual Elementary School, we've had zero. I believe it's zero in-school transmissions that have taken place. People have come in from outdoors who have tested positive, but zero transmissions within the school. So let's say the teachers are vaccinated. Every teacher who wants a vaccine is vaccinated. Now let's talk about children. Well, teachers too, by the way. And the CDC did mention prior to the vaccinations being available, or maybe just in the final stages of getting emergency use authorization, the CDC did mention that teachers being vaccinated was not a requirement to safely reopen schools. The average age of a U.S. teacher is 42. If you look at the CDC website, that does not put them in a high risk category for COVID-19 infection. That being said, there could be exceptions, especially with pre-existing conditions, or if they live with older people who have conditions themselves. So teachers overall were not in a high risk group. There's been a lot of studies internationally that show that teachers are in no greater risk of COVID-19 infection than other segments of the population, other people in other industries. Now let's talk about kids. Kids were never, ever, especially the young kids, especially my kindergartner, were never at risk for serious COVID-19 infection. Never. So that being said, if we have vaccinated teachers and we have a group of children, especially the younger children, who don't get COVID easily, who don't transmit it very efficiently at all. And this is all science. I'm citing Dr. Jay Bhattacharya. We're citing Dr. Scott Atlas. We're citing Dr. Gottlieb. We're citing Dr. Martin McCrary of that place down in Baltimore, John Hopkins University. Children don't get it. Children typically don't spread it. It's time to get these masks off the kids. I know what we're going to do. We're going to scapegoat the state. We're going to scapegoat the Department of Health. But we need you guys as passionate education advocates for our children. You need to stand up for these little kids in our school district, my son included, all his classmates, and you guys need to make some noise in Trenton and tell them we need to get these masks off these little kids right now, because it's abusive, it's immoral, and it needs to end, and it's not scientific. There is no science behind masking little children. Thank you.